No, we're only representing 805s.
Traveler's whiskey, baby.
Salute. Can we click?
Click.
I'm not saying this brand.
It doesn't rhyme with
So
blistered bees, right?
no, it doesn't.
Okay,
It doesn't. It's not tangled, and it's not a drink. Well, a drink. It's tangled drink. Nah. So between pots.
Got intro. Hit him with the intro.
My name's Caesar, and you are now listening on Spotify and watching on YouTube. Between Pods, when you come to us, when you're waiting on your favorite show to upload. Ooh, yes. And then I got
your boy Jackjameson, and we're back at it again like we never left.
God damn it, dude. So just right at the bat, I want to say I'm sorry to our viewers and listeners. When this one drops, just it's gonna be a while, right? Because if for the real ones that do follow and listen and watch us, will know that there's only one that we uploaded before this one, and it's on Spotify. It's only uploaded for a listen and not to watch.
That might change, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. As far as right now, we're recording right now. But anyways, welcome back. What's up, man?
Shit. We're here.
Salute. I'm not. You know.
Yeah, we'll blur it out. We'll blur it out.
It's been many challenges. It's been many. I don't want to call it failures.
Right? I would say a lot of obstacles that we had
There
to
you go. I like that.
that we had to overcome.
And I'm not talking about just between pods or just not trying to focus in on the pod, but just in like life, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's been tough, but we're still here. We're still grinding. And for everybody out there that it feels like they're struggling or something's not going right, it's not going your way, just pull, man. Just pull. Because
keep on pushing.
Yeah, man. So not to get it too deep right away. What's up, man?
Shit, man. Fucking, today we're just gonna wing it today. We're just gonna talk about some whatever comes to mind, and that's usually whenever we have the most fun. I hope that's when you guys have the most fun too. But when we just be talking shit and just having a good time, man, that's what it's all about. But there's one thing that I was gonna mention to you.
Let's go.
And
let's talk about it.
I seen a video about this guy that's like starts recording this chick because she's being a Karen or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like going up to him and she's telling him shit like, don't record me. And he's telling her to back up, and then she fucking balls up her face and just punches the guy. And then he fucking lays her out.
Were they like outside?
Yeah, they're like in a parking lot.
Yeah. And he's like, don't touch me, don't touch me.
Yeah, don't touch me. And then she socks him, and he just boom lays her out.
It doesn't really show her like touching him, but you can see it like with the camera.
Yeah,
like,
you can see her fist up and boom.
And then the next you see her on the floor. It's like, don't touch me, I told you.
And she got hit so hard, she just looked up and she's all 911. She got hit so hard. She didn't even call 911 in her head. She was just like 911.
Like shouted it out.
Yeah, like her mind was telling her like call 911.
Yeah.
But it was just it goes to my question, like you hear it a lot, like equal rights, equal lefts.
Oh,
like the joke, you know what I mean? And yeah, dude, how do you feel about that? Like,
I mean, like,
I wouldn't say like domestic, nothing domestic, bro. Like,
no, like in general,
that domestic violence is a horrible thing, is a bad thing, anywhere.
Actually, I was just thinking about that the other day, where it's like a lot of women want equal rights, like equality,
equality,
right?
Yeah.
But then I noticed too that there's a lot of women that want to keep it traditional where they're like, I don't want to work. I just want to stay home and then
raise kids, have a family.
Yeah, provide, clean, right?
Yeah.
Provide for...
No, the men provide. The women are the ones that...
What's the word for the women?
They just... like
serve? I mean, you can't say that in 2024.
Not serve, because I think that's definitely a harder role to take, to be.
But I mean, like, not trying to be or pick and choose, but that's what they would call it in the days. Like, oh, I serve my husband, right?
Oh, yeah. No, definitely, yeah. I feel like a lot of women do that. Stay home, cook, clean, you know what I mean? Do all that shit, and they take pride in that shit. I don't think it's something that they're embarrassed about or they try to hide, you know? Like there's people around that still value that shit, you know what I mean?
Well, for sure. There's a lot of women out there that even, like, this generation, there's a few, I guess we'll call them women, ladies, girls, that think their mindset.
I don't know what the term would be. I don't know what the term would be. I know what you're saying. I know where you're at, but I don't know what the term would be, I guess, you know? Like,
and then they follow with, like, I want to stay home and then cook for my husband. Let's just call it their husband. I want to cook and clean for my husband. I want to be there for my husband when he comes from work. There's still women out there that think like that, where it's like, I want my husband to provide for me.
Yep.
And then whatever my part is being at home, I will take on that.
Yeah, I guess it would be like traditional.
Yeah.
Traditional.
So I'm like, that's cool, and which is cool, and then also it's cool for women to feel like, oh, I want equal rights. I want to do this. I want to do that. But to what extent, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, to me, it's cool. Like, if you want to do quote unquote man things, man jobs, like, go ahead, but just don't talk about it. Be about it.
Yeah. Yep. I think because, like, the way I seen it is like, man, like that lady, that video specifically, at least, that lady was asking for it, you know what I mean? He told her, don't touch me. He told her to get back. And then she thought she was going to be able to punch this guy and just get away with it. Maybe she's gotten away with so much in her life. That was the first time she got checked. But he checked her, you know what I mean? And it goes back to, like, hey, equality, right? Like, equal rights, equal lefts. But, you know, that's why I thought it was a funny, like, comment that I read that said that equal rights, equal lefts. But
that was one of the comments?
But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what does she expect? She thinks just because she's a woman, she could punch a guy. She's gonna
get away with it. And that's another thing where a lot of women want to be like equal rights, equal this, but then they still want to be treated traditional.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
And then like another video too that I saw, that it's like people in the army.
Yeah.
And then they're doing like a little bit of slap boxing, like just
like chest,
like slaps,
or like face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
slap boxing. And they're just like slapping each other around, and a girl squares up with the guy, and like, I think for a lot of guys, your first reaction is like, oh, I'm gonna go easy on her. But this guy was like, nah, fuck that.
Like, equal rights.
You stepped up. You step to the plate. Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, you fucking laid her out, dude. Laid her out hard. You know, but it's like, I think a part of me is like respect to the women that are
for sure.
Like, hey, let's fucking go. Like, in that case, you know what I mean? The other one was being a Karen. She got what she was asking for. You know what I mean? And she probably didn't expect it, but a lesson to be learned. But the other chick in the military, like, you know, that's like respect. Like, fuck, you stepped up. You got your ass handed to you, but hey, you stepped up. You said, fuck it, let's do it.
She also knew what she was going in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she's like, okay, I might get my ass kicked, but I'm here for it.
Exactly. But it all goes back to the question, like, what do you think about equality? You think, like, if you're put in that situation, you know what I mean? Like, how do you think you would react personally?
Like, if you're in public, the guy, and the lady came?
Yeah, some girl just punches you right in the face. Boom. Punches you.
Like, punching? Like, punching is crazy.
Close fist. punched you right in the fucking jaw.
I don't know.
You
like a random lady?
Random lady. You don't know who the fuck she is. But boom.
That's crazy.
It's on video too.
I don't know. I wouldn't know how to react.
It's on video, so people can't speculate and say, no, she didn't hit. No, like, there's proof.
Yeah.
She hit you. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think I would push her. I don't think I would punch her back. I think I would push her, but like, what the fuck? Right? Just because, like, the way we grew up, right? Like, we're not gonna, like, I don't know, like, punch a female, right?
Weird,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't think I would. I would just, like, push her away, get my personal space, and then just be like, well, yo, like, you're wilding right now.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. I think.
But if she keeps going, like, you know, like, levels, there's levels. There's levels to this shit.
So, like, she's giving you the 2-piece and the soda. She's just coming at you, fucking.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
I'll probably give her the freaking
just one
karate kick.
Just one good one. Boom.
Like, boom.
Oh, like, kick to the chest.
Like, or do the watch out. Boom. Like, I don't know. Like, punching. I don't know. It's crazy.
Hit her with the RKO or what?
Yeah.
RKO. Nah, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Like,
what about you though?
I don't know. I don't think I would be able to punch her.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think I would. I think it feels like she's coming at me swinging. She gets her 2-3 licks on me. I think I would be able to throw one. I think at that point, I'd be able to throw one and just
sneak a quick one real quick. Like, nobody saw that one.
Yeah, and like think about it after. But I don't know, dude. I like one punch, like just boom, one punch. I think the same thing, either push or like just, you know, walk away, dude. And like, I don't know.
But that's good though that he started recording, right? Because let's just say everything happened the same, just no video, no evidence.
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure he would have got arrested.
Like it's her word versus his, and then obviously the women have the rights.
Yeah, I think it's easier for them to, hey, this guy punched me. Yeah,
and then the guy's like, no, you hit me first.
Yeah, and she tells him, like, I'm calling the cops. And he's like, call the cops. I got you on video. Like, you hit me. Like,
self-defense.
I think it's good, though, what he did, you know? Like, he set the tone, like, don't think, to let all the other women know, like, hey, don't think you could just go around punching motherfuckers and getting away with it. Like,
yeah.
You know, I'm telling you, I'll make a damn sure equal rights, equal lefts. And there's a shirt, I'm gonna order it. You can see it on the next episode. Equal rights, equal lefts.
Talking about shirts, check out my shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There it is. BetweenPodz. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
And you will get a shirt.
So, shout out to my wife. You know, shout out to you. She made them.
Yes. Shout out to your wife.
She made them for me. And then, because
I'll have mine on by the next episode.
I've been rocking a lot of my shirt that it was given. Shout out to Mo Overdress. I'll be rocking. I talked to him a couple of weeks back. I told him, like, hey, man, I need some hats, man. It's getting too hot to be wearing that sweater. So I'm waiting for him. Coming soon. He said spring, right?
Spring. Yeah, spring.
So, yeah, spring.
No, we're coming up on summer already. Bro.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Or maybe, coming soon. I think he's dropping.
I'm not
saying too much. I don't know. Don't quote me, but, you know.
I'm honestly, dude, I'm not that good with as far as like remembering like when it's like autumn and all. I just know hot and cold, and it's fucking hot right now. So that's all I know.
Summer. This is with no freaking like coordination or like how they go from order.
Yeah.
No, it's summer, fall, spring, and winter. I think I said it right. If it sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Autumn, fall.
Whoa, Adam? Shit. Whoa, Adam.
Autumn.
Damn.
Autumn and fall, same shit, right?
Damn, Adam? Damn.
Oh, my God.
Adam. Yeah, my name is Adam. Shout out to Wi-Fi Frenchies. But, yeah, man. So, she made me this, and then I think we do want to start, doing shirts.
Doing something, you know, doing a little something on the side.
For fun, you know. Yeah. It can't, like, anything that we do, or you guys out there listening, watching, whatever you do it for fun. Do it because you want to do it, not because you're forced to do it. Yeah. That's that thing. Like, I always try to think in that way to where, like, you can't feel forced to do something.
Yeah, even if you're like making money off of something, I think some people get into shit because of the money, but some people get into shit because they find joy in doing it. You know what I mean? Like it's fun to them, whether it's like you're doing like a little side hustle or even a job. Sometimes, you know, some people just like what they do, and sometimes you get so caught up in the money you forget that why you did it to begin with. Just don't lose the joy in it. Don't, you know, having fun, just having a good time.
They get caught up on the success, which sure everybody wants that successful business, successful whatever thing they're doing, but they're so focused on trying to be successful that they're not focusing on getting to that point.
Yeah, I see in the sports a lot too. Like have you seen did you watch like the finals with the Boston Celtics and the Mavericks? Was it Mavericks, I believe?
I watched a little. Nah, I didn't like.
Because like
benched it, but
yeah. Like that. I'm a Boston Celtics fan, but what's that dude's name? I think it's Luka. You know?
Oh yeah, Luka.
That motherfucker looks like he's just having fun,
dude.
Like he just looks like. I'm a Celtics fan, but he just looks like he's out there. He's laughing. He's talking shit. He's doing his thing. Like he's just. Nah. He hasn't. And you can tell he hasn't lost the joy for the sport. Like he's not. It's not just about the money. Don't lose the joy. Don't lose the fun. Like I think that's why I like to watch that dude Luka play, because the motherfucker is fun every single time. Dude is funny. Like that fool talks his shit. He's out there looking. Yeah, he's good though. He's good. He's good. But still, like, you know what I mean.
He made it to the finals, but for some reason he didn't take it. It was his time to get to the finals, but damn, it kind of sucks. Yeah, you know. Maybe again, money was involved, and it is what it is.
Damn. Just let us have it. Just let us have it, Caesar. Let us have the moment.
Well, let's talk about the debate. What's up?
Hey, that presidential debate is good. I think Trump did good, man. I think Trump did pretty good with that. The rules that he was given, the way it was set up. Like,
so was this the first debate or?
Yeah, first debate that they've had one from the last presidential election when it was Trump and Biden won.
Oh, but this is the first one official for 2024.
Yes, yeah. So like, there's always the audience. There's always like open mic. You know what I mean? And this year they were like, all right, well, Biden will debate you, but under these terms. You know, like the mic is gonna be muted when it's not your turn to speak.
Yeah, that's what I know.
You have a minute to they're gonna ask you a question. You have a minute to respond to that question, and there's not gonna be an audience. So like that's the first time they ever did like all these rules.
Yeah,
which everybody was like, "Oh, that's kind of bullshit." Because
so it was kind of like staged.
Not necessarily staged. It's just they made it as beneficial as they could make it for Joe Biden. That's what's gonna make it easier for Joe Biden, because the way he talks, like he's done. You know what I mean? We'll get to that, but if you have an audience there, Trump and an unmuted mic, Trump is good at coming up with shit on the spot. Like he'll say some shit real quick and people go fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like the part where he said, "And we will make America great again." You know what I mean? You were right here. And now you seen me, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But that's the thing with the audience. Donald Trump does real good with the audience. Joe Biden doesn't. So they were like, let's get rid of the audience, make it better for Joe. But I don't know where they thought this was going to go.
Like, keep it leveled with no audience?
Yeah, but at this point, it's just fucking sad, dude. Like, that's elderly abuse that they're doing. Like, I don't know, dude. It was just bad. Like, it's crazy because, like, you know, I'm all for Trump. You know, I'm against Joe Biden with the stuff they believe in.
And it's not even, you're not, cut me if I'm wrong, but you're not really against him. It's just the shit that he's, like, putting out. All this shit that's been happening throughout, 4 years already?
Yeah.
In the House? And it's like,
the policies.
He could be a good president, right?
Yeah, anybody. Anybody could.
Anybody could.
It just depends on the agenda. What's your agenda like? everybody use the word agenda now like some kind of conspiracy shit. But
yeah,
everybody has agendas. You know what I mean? It's just their policies. Like, all the shit they do is just like,
okay.
man, I think people are fed up. I'm fed up. I know people are fed up. Like even Trump is not. This is the thing about Trump. Like, real quick, like just to get it out the way.
Let's do it.
So
Talk about it.
Barack Obama, was he a rich man before he became president or no? No, he wasn't.
I don't know.
He wasn't. He wasn't a rich man. He's backed by somebody. Somebody, endorsements, donations, whatever. They put him to where he needed to be to become president. Joe Biden was not a rich man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you go down the long list of presidents, there's a lot of those motherfuckers that were not rich. You know what I mean? So, like, they got rich. And they got money from people. That's why people say the term like they are bought. Like these politicians are bought.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, before he became president,
he's rich.
He was rich. You know what I mean? This motherfucker had his own money. He didn't need nobody's money. So do you think Donald Trump is bought?
Nah.
So if someone tells him, we need you to do this, we need you to push this agenda, we need you to push these policies, he's going to say, no, what the fuck? For what? Yeah. I don't need you and I don't need your money. At the end of the day, we're never really going to know. Because it could be, you know what I mean? Like this, it could be this man really cares about the country and he wants to make it a great country. Or it could be that he's rich and he wants to put himself in a position where he's going to keep being rich and be one of the richest people, you know, in the world or whatever. Or he could be that it's just like, some people, when they get a hold of power, they don't want to let it go. They want to get as much as they can. You know, they go on that power trip. Like, you never know why, but one thing I do know is that the country was better off when he was president. I was better off when he was president. I know most people were better off when he was president.
Yeah. This whole country was better off, honestly.
So, like everybody sees this shit. We're not the only ones that watch the debate.
Yeah.
Like, you got fucking terrorists, like people from powerful people in other countries that are watching this, and they're like, "Fuck, America's weak right now," and they might get a down ass president, Donald Trump, back in office. Like, if we're gonna do anything, we gotta do it now. You know what I mean? They know that our country is weak. They know that our president is weak. They know that our country is not being ran by a president. Like, Joe Biden is not the one running the country right now.
Yeah.
There's people running this country, and we don't know who the fuck they are. Because he could barely fucking finish a sentence.
So, you know okay, so conspiracy. You think it was him, or you think it was like a...
Oh, I know you're talking about like this.
Like, was it somebody else with the mask? Because he was making perfect sense. He was talking clear. He wasn't looking like he was lost, or most of the time.
I think it was him because I don't think it was a mask or nothing like that. Because, like, he was, like, I don't know. He kept fucking up, dude. Like, though, his sentences, you would lose track of forget what the topic was. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you've seen after when they left. No. So, like, Donald Trump walks off stage, and then Joe Biden's just standing there, like, doesn't know what's going on.
Just waiting for another question.
And then fucking just waiting for the next question. And his wife, Jill, comes and grabs him. And then she takes him to the front. And then some other guy comes. I'm guessing it's like Secret Service or whatever. They help him clear that step. And he could barely go down that step, dude. Like, it's bad, you know.
And they show that?
Yeah. And then she goes and she's like parading him like if he's like a little fucking kindergartner or something. And it's just fucking embarrassing, and it's just like he doesn't know. He doesn't know what the
for the people that actually watched on the debate.
Yeah, and that's like elder abuse, bro. Like, at the end of the day, this is an old man. He shouldn't be running the country.
Somebody's grandpa.
Yeah, and like obviously the Democrats, like they're backed by some guy named George Soros, who's like this fucking billionaire or whatever, and he funds all their shit, but he wants all these agendas. So, like, basically, you have a guy that's not a politician, not in politics. He's just a rich man. Allegedly, that's pretty much controlling the way we live our lives. You know, he even goes as far as saying that he's a fucking, that he sees himself as a god.
Oof.
So, like, you know what I mean? And then you got Trump, who uses his own money to run his own campaigns and do his own shit. And it's just, like, wanting to see, like, he says, I want to make America great again, but, like, this guy wants to make America rich. Like, he wants us to be not powerful just because, like, we're strong-arming all these other fucking countries. He wants us to be powerful, like, fucking financially. Like, he wants us to be, like, back to where we were, like, you know, like,
before Joe Biden.
yeah, before Joe Biden, before Obama, like, you know what I mean? Back when people could buy a house, buy a car, like fucking, we were just doing good, like, you know, all around.
All this inflation.
But yeah, the debate was like, I don't know, dude. I think if people didn't know or if people weren't sure, they fucking do now.
Yeah, you think so? This is what made it clear.
Hell yeah, dude. We every time he would talk, we would just, when Joe Biden would talk, what were we doing? We were like, what the fuck is he saying? Like, what the fuck did he say? And when he wouldn't talk, when Donald Trump was talking, couldn't even focus on what Trump was saying because we were laughing so hard at what Joe Biden was doing with his face. He was just like fucking lost, dude. You know, like he was lost. But
so, what do you think they should put like an age limit?
Yeah, fuck yeah, age limit. Even that would fall. You know, that shit would apply to Trump because he's old too, but he's still there. You know, mentally. But there should be an age limit. You know, but that's a whole nother story right there. But
and if let's say there should be an age limit on being the president, you think there should be age limit on other parts of the government? Because all these people that are running the country right now, they're somebody's grandpa, right?
As far, definitely. Like I think they're saying like the average age for like somebody like that was like 50 or 60 or some shit like that. That's crazy, dude. Like that being the average, like. But I don't think, as far as like Congress and all these other political shit, I don't think, my opinion is, I don't think there should be an age limit. Like that's not as important as there being like. So like you've been here for like, let's say you've been here, give them a year or 2 years, right? You've been here for 2 years, okay, and the economy has gotten 10 times worse. Oh yeah. You're being replaced. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Like let your track record speak for itself. Like no excuses, no like, oh well COVID happened or well this happened and this pandemic or this catastrophe. Like no. Like if you're in Congress, you've been in Congress for 2 years and things have gotten worse, all right, it's time for the next person. Like why isn't it to a point where it's like presidents or whatever, like if the country's gotten 10 times better, let's fucking keep this guy. He's doing something right. You know, people are good. Like it's some of these people who have been doing this shit, like Nancy Pelosi, other people, they've been doing it for fucking years. Yeah. They've been collecting checks. They live off of us, off of our taxpayer money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like we pay them. You know, they're supposed to represent us. Like, and these people are multi-millionaires. Yeah. Like, how are you getting all that money? You know what I mean? And then how are we doing 10 times worse than we were 4 years ago? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, some people should be getting fired. You know what I mean? People should be getting replaced. Definitely. Like, if you're not doing the job you're supposed to be doing, just like any other job, like, you shouldn't be there. Yeah. You know, just like our job, you get hired on. In 3 months, you have an evaluation. In 6 months, you have an evaluation.
They're always setting goals. They're setting, what is it called? Whatever it is. They're setting numbers for you to achieve. Yes. And if you're not, then you get talked to. And if you're not meeting them, then it's like, a wrap.
Hey, it's maybe this job isn't for you. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not meeting the standards that we're setting that everybody else is able to meet, regardless if they're new or not. So, like, this should be the same thing. Like, if our country is not better off than what it was, you shouldn't be in that position anymore. So move aside, let someone else step in and try to make this country better, or these states better, these cities better, these people better. Like you know what I mean? Like,
we the people. So last presidential It was 4 years ago, right?
Yep.
So it was, who was it? It was Trump, Biden,
Yeah.
and Hillary, right? Was it? Yeah, right?
Yeah, I
and
think
then she lost.
Hillary, yeah, she's...
No. That was when Trump won. That was 8 years ago.
Yeah, when Trump won, yeah, it was Hillary.
Hillary was there. The last one, was there a woman?
I don't remember. I don't even remember, honestly. Like,
there was no woman.
At a brain fart right now.
It was just... Because, obviously, it was between Biden and Trump.
Well, that's the thing. Like, 4 years ago, I didn't care about politics. I didn't give a fuck about politics.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I mean? I was a whole different person.
That's
and
fair,
now
yeah.
it's like I care about all this shit, pay attention to everything, but
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. Like,
Yeah, it was Hillary and Trump, because it was Hillary and Trump won, and then the last one was Trump and Biden won, and now it's Trump and Biden again.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
where's the women? If
that was one.
If there was who was it?
There was a Republican chick. Her name was Nikki Haley. But she was like, her stances on certain things, they just weren't like favored by the Republican Party and the people who vote Republican.
She wasn't what?
She was like, I guess, strong on some things that Republicans believe in.
Yeah.
But on other things that were very like.
So how do you feel about a woman being a president?
I don't give a fuck who's the president. Just fucking get the job done, dude. Like, just like stop letting.
It makes no difference if it's a female or a male, right?
Yeah, like just like.
Cause shout out to Mexico. Mexico just.
Yeah. You've heard about that too,
yeah,
right?
Mexico first female. First female.
You hear the conspiracy about that one?
About what she did to get to where she's at.
Female president elected in Mexico. First female president ever to be elected in Mexico. Followed by 37 assassinations of political opponents.
Killed.
Meaning, yeah, that's what assassinate means.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying first.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna teach Caesar.
We'll be right back.
we're gonna teach you what assassination means. So now, dude, so I think Stevie, FY Frenchie's brought it up to me. He was like, yeah, dude, like these people got killed because when she became, like the same day or day after, and I looked it up and I was like, holy shit, like 37 political opponents. That means people that are running against her, people that are running for the position.
Right.
Like, dude, that
so is it a conspiracy or is it like legit type shit? It's
Mexico. You can't prove shit. They can't prove shit, dude. It's always gonna be a conspiracy if they can't prove it. You know, like, it is what it is. Like that place is riddled with.
So let's get this for a woman or female to become a president. That's what it takes. Or is it just because it's Mexico? Because let's go to another country, El Salvador. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, fucking amazing president, dude. Amazing
talk about
fucking president. And it's funny because he just got visited by Donald Trump's son. Donald Trump Jr. went over there to go talk to him, congratulate him.
Dude,
El Salvador went from being, and for those who don't know, my family is from El Salvador, my whole family. My mom is from Central Salvador. My dad is from like the western side of El Salvador. But shit, man, they left. Like, this is a whole nother thing, but like my dad left because
long story short.
Yeah, long story short, my dad left because over there was a civil war. It was the guerrilleros and the government. And over there you were drafted once you were 13, 14 years old, even 12 years old. Like, once you were
whenever they get hands on you, you're drafted.
Once you were at a certain age, like, there was no go to your house, talk to your parents. Like, now they've seen you in the street, they pick you up, you're drafted. Like, you know, and it was a fucking horrible thing that was going on over there. And my dad was, you know, my grandma, his mom was like, fuck this. Like, so she brought all her sons over here to America. And my dad never went back. Back. You know, it was a bad place. And then after the war was said and done, you know, my mom came around the same time because that was happening to her brothers. You know, they left for the same reason. They left to seek asylum, over here in America. Yeah. And yeah, dude, and then pretty much once that was said and done, once that war was over, America just pulled out of like funding the Salvadorian government, and they were left riddled with gangs. Gangs were sent from here. They started MS over here. The MS got sent over there, and then just fucking spread like wildfire. What? MS?
Yeah.
Started here. It started in. I'm not sure if it started in Mexico or if it started in here in America.
Huh, that's crazy.
So like
so it started outside of El Salvador and then it became a Salvador thing.
Yeah, so from my understanding, I could be wrong, you know what I mean?
Don't quote him.
Don't quote us. We're here based off of what we heard.
It's vibes, not facts. It's vibes, not facts, guys.
That's so from my understanding, there was a gang called 18th Street. 18th Street was the location. Is the street was at 18th Street. That's where they tried to sell drugs, and the cartel would not allow them to sell drugs. Mm-hmm. So, in all the killings and the violence and everything that ensued from that, MS-13 was formed, and MS-13 became like this fucking just crazy hardcore, like fucking down to kill anybody gang, and they spread to like fucking New York, Chicago, like a lot of places on the East Coast in America. And then once it became this big thing, like they would send these task force to go around these guys up, you know what I mean? And a lot of these guys have no papers or nothing, so they would deport them. So the major people that were affiliated with that gang were deported to El Salvador, and they wouldn't tell El Salvador, like, hey, we're sending you these well-known gang members that are running organizations over here. They just send them back.
So it just happened for the people that joined.
Yeah, and then
were Salvadoreños, and then they got sent back, and then boom.
And then in El Salvador, they were passing these laws that were like, we do not lock up minors. 17, 16, 15, we do not lock them up. Like, don't lock up minors. Regardless of what they do, they kill someone, they didn't want to lock them up. They were just trying to pass these laws. So MS, at that time, coming back, seen that, and we're like, fucking, we're gonna recruit all these fucking little kids. That's how we're gonna.
Yeah.
So that's what they did, and that shit spread like wildfire. Sooner than later, El Salvador became the most dangerous place on the Western Hemisphere, if not in the world. One of the
I think it was in the world.
Yeah, it's one of the most dangerous places.
I think it's safe to say it was one of the worst.
My mom never went. My dad never went. Like my uncles, nobody would go because it was just bad, you know.
Well, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, here comes fucking Bukele, and like, fuck, dude, like this motherfucker cleaned that shit up. He built this fucking huge prison. He labeled these guys as terrorists because even when they would go try to do these raids and try to round them up, these guys would kill their own grandmas and shit. Yeah. Their own brothers, their own sisters. Like, they would try to instill terror into people. Yeah. So they wouldn't get arrested. Mm-hmm. So he was like, fuck that. They're fucking terrorists. You know what I mean? Like, they're terrorizing our people. So he rounded them all up. And pretty much, like, what ended up happening is that he fucking cleaned that shit up. And now it's the safest place, the safest country in the Western Hemisphere.
It was this year, 2024, where they did a whole public thing. It's like, oh yeah, El Salvador is one of the safest, and he did it himself. He said it himself. Yeah, one of the safest. It's one of the safest places in the world. There's places that are known to be safer because of statistics and all that shit, but it is the safest one on the Western Hemisphere for sure. So that's a good thing.
Safer than America,
right? That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good president, but like that, it goes like to show like. I don't think it's about being a man, being a woman. Right. Like, it's just about having someone that's not going to just, like, he tells
have someone people, that cares.
Yeah, he tells people straight up, like, I don't care what you guys are doing. I'm going to do what I think is best for my people. You know what I mean? And you can see a man that has his people's best intentions at heart. Like, this dude, every time before they have a meeting, before they do like these fucking massive raids, before they did this crazy shit, he would sit down and pray with all his Congress and everybody. He would pray with them. You know what I mean? There's someone who still believes in
pray to God or pray to Jesus.
But he did, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, that country changed. And this is one of the countries that had no money, that had like no infrastructure, it had no resources. You know, you got places like Mexico, America. We have resources to be better, and we're not. So how is this country with no resources and no money and no nothing, no solid military? Like, how were they able to clean that place up, and we can't? You know what I mean?
Well, we can. We can.
They just don't.
We can. You know why? Because San Francisco. Yeah. You know you can. We know. It could be fixed. It could be cleaned up. Because they did it overnight. Don't call me on that one, but it was clean.
But to answer your question, because I know I fucking take these things and run. No,
it's good.
But to answer your question,
because a lot of, I mean, like, that's why we're here for fun, and then to give out information that a lot of people might not know. So I know this might be one of them. El Salvador is one of the safest countries right now out there.
Yep.
And it's probably not in the World War III. That's,
but it's
closer than we think.
It's because the leadership, there's good leadership. Like, this motherfucker sat down all like his politicians and everybody over there, and he sat them all down, and this is on fucking camera. He's all like, so you guys know, every single person that works for me and works with me is gonna be investigated for corruption. And there's like everybody's quiet. Oh. Everybody's like, fucking just.
So that's my.
Everybody gets scared, and he says, don't worry though.
If you're not,
because if you're not corrupt, you shouldn't be worried. You know what I mean? But this was just he's a savage, bro. He's a different breed. You know,
it's like a saying in Spanish: "El que nada debe, nada teme."
Huevo.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, because I seen this thing a while back where they're bringing either Google or Amazon over there. How do you feel about that? I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure. I haven't really heard about that, but I think, man,
I think it was in the works, or it was in the talk, but they're bringing Amazon or Google. I can't remember. Maybe it might be another company. I just can't remember. But how do you feel about like bringing a big companies, big tech stuff like that over there? Because over there, they were also saying that whoever knows or has a degree, that whoever goes and can help the country in some way, shape, or form, they can get citizenship over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I think...
That's good. That's good.
I don't see it as a bad thing, dude. I think...
No. Yeah. Him saying, if you come here and you're bringing something...
Yeah.
And getting the citizenship, I feel like it's good.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But to what extent, right? Is there a line you can't cross, or what's up?
I think he's smart enough to let a power that's too strong, like a power that'll take control of what's going on over there and make things worse. I think he's too smart to let that happen. But other than that, I don't think it's a bad thing, because like this country has fallen behind in modernization and a lot of things. Like it's falling behind, dude. You know. So I think it would be good for the country to kind of catch up on everything it's been. But at the same time, like these big tech companies, you got to watch out, because...
And they also, like, only the United States have the 4-year for the presidents, right? Because Mexico, if you keep winning, you're in the house till, like, I think 8... No, I think it's longer, because here is 8 years, two terms, right? Yeah. Is it called 2 terms, or
yeah, 2 terms. 2 terms.
4 years.
4 years.
4 years each, right? So in Mexico, I feel like it's longer. You could be a president till you lose an election. I feel like. Don't quote me. I don't need to look this shit up, but
a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are back, and let's just.
You cannot miss the technical difficulties. You know, it's all right. It's all right. It's a learning process, and everything. It's a learning experience.
But nonstop. Can't make this shit up. But we're here. We're back. So let's pick up where we left off. So last we were talking about, I think you were talking about the presidential term.
Yeah.
in Mexico, so I wanted to be accurate.
Yeah. Oh, so you did your research on the break?
Yeah, we're gonna fact check this one. So,
What's up?
right. So in Mexico, their term is a 6-year term called el sexenio, and you could only run once. There is no second term. It's one term, 6 years.
6 years.
That's it.
And then you're done.
Okay. Yep. That's the term in Mexico. In El Salvador, it's a 5-year term, and you could run twice.
Right. Oh,
so it's a 5-year term.
And you can run twice, so that's 10.
Yeah, 10.
10 years.
So yeah, so like that dude Bukele, I believe he did a 5-year term, 2019.
So he's already on his third?
No, he's on the second. He's on his final term.
Oh, 2 terms.
Yeah, so
second term already what, third year?
Yeah, so he did so good. No, it's 2019 to 2024. He barely got reelected right now. Like not too long ago, he got reelected. That's why Donald Trump Jr. went over there to go see him, because he won his reelection and by a landslide.
Yeah,
like fucking over 80%. Like that's fucking unheard of.
Yeah,
you know, like he's doing it up. But you know, as far as Mexico, I was gonna ask you, like, how do the people feel when you went to Mexico? You went recently. How do they feel about the chick?
Because I think we went the week before they were gonna vote, and then people loved her.
Oh shit!
She was blasted everywhere.
Yeah,
posters, freaking billboards, stickers. Where I went, it was Nayarit Peak. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like everybody was all for a female president and for what she represent and she stood for, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, even like it was a week before the voting, and everybody already knew who the winner was, and which obviously it was her. So shout outs to Mexico for making history.
Yeah, first female.
Yeah. Would you consider Elizabeth Queen Elizabeth? Or is it she's not a president? She a queen?
Yeah, that's different. I think that's more like I think they get passed down like bloodlines or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Oh, but I don't know.
There's a word for it. Like what they do over there. There's a word for it.
Kind of segueing from like the Mexico one, but Queen Elizabeth died.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she's hella old, dude. She's just like,
dude, but she's a, what do you call a lizard? Reptile?
A reptile? Oh, like
she's a reptile.
The conspiracies about
yeah.
Nah, dude, fucking
I mean, like, no disrespect to to Queen Elizabeth.
No,
like, rest in peace. Rest in peace. You know,
just called her a lizard, but respectfully,
don't come for me. Don't come for me.
For those of you that don't know, when we disrespect someone, we say respectfully, just to make sure they're not offended. But nah, yeah, I mean, I guess you could call female president in Mexico. You could call it a history, but I mean, to me, what's more historical is openly assassinating 37 of your political opponents.
Allegedly.
Respectfully.
I don't even know which camera we look at.
Nah, but I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I don't know. Yeah. You know, I haven't heard too much about that, like about what goes on over there. But
yeah,
I've heard of El Salvador because my dad super like into all that. It's funny because my dad first time Trump was running, my dad hated Trump. You know, he had the same assumption and the same thing about Trump that everybody thought. My dad was like, "Oh, he's racist. I don't like him." And then it's funny because recently, like, I went to the DMV. I had to get I changed my address. I just never went to go get my shit changed, so I went to go get it changed. And I registered as a Republican.
Oh,
to vote.
Oh, so, shit! You can do
first time in my life that I ever registered to vote.
Wait! Pause. You get to pick sides?
Yeah, you pick what you want to be.
Okay, because I don't even know that, but because I guess I want to say me, my wife and I, we used to like go towards
Democrat.
Democrat because of their beliefs and what it stands for, right?
Yeah, well, that's how it is. Like you grow up, you're liberal. Everybody grows up as a liberal, and then you lean towards Democrat because like you don't really care about life or anything. And then you get a family, you get a job, you get responsible. Things actually matter to you, and you lean towards Republican. That's usually how that works.
Yeah. Because that's what she said. She said that long time ago. She's like, yeah, I was never for Republicans, but now like they have like things that she agrees on. Yeah. Not everything, but there's like fuck. She's like, I get not annoyed, but she's like, feel some type of way because like I'm agreeing with the Republican.
Oh yeah.
It's like
it's almost like we're taught to not to dislike that side of the race. Like
it's like we talked about on the other podcast episode where like there's always something to keep us apart.
Yeah,
segregation.
Yeah, but so yeah, dude, fucking. It was funny because I was telling my dad like yeah, I registered for Republican, and he's like cabron, like
was he surprised or was he like mellow about it?
Nah, he's just like sees it. It's funny because the reason I say it's funny is because like there's a thing that conservatives have, like same thing as Democrats, whatever. They have like this I guess like this not like a meeting, but like they have this event where all the conservatives
yeah, I guess
like political presidents, whatever, they come to this thing and they have this huge event. I think it's like CPAC or some shit like that. I forget what it's called, but the president of El Salvador was there because he leans towards conservative views and
the president
and policies. Yeah, so the president of Argentina. That guy. I don't know if you know they got a new president too.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't. But
doing God's work over there in Argentina.
Him too.
And
so it's just Joe Biden not doing shit for his country, huh?
So he's
going back to Joe Biden. Going back to let's go, Brandon.
So he was a conservative.
Respectfully.
So he was a conservative too. So it's funny because my dad was like, cabron, like you think you're white, you're voting Republican, you know what I mean? And it's funny. It's funny because like I was like, you love the president of El Salvador, right? And he's all like, yeah, he's a great president, doing great things over there, you know, like he's super in support of him. And I was all like, you know that what he believes in, if you believe everything he believes in, if you lean towards what he leans towards, like you're conservative. Which means you fall closer to Republican more than you think. And it was like, well, I don't know too much about that. You know, Spanish, but it's funny because
what did he say after that?
He never knew he was. You know,
he didn't realize until you said so.
It's like welcome to the dark side.
Yeah,
like Star Wars.
And it's pretty much like that. That's a good metaphor. Yeah,
dude. So like, it is funny, you know, but. Yeah, dude, I registered Republican. Fucking.
I guess congratulations.
Thank you.
I still need to get my real ID because we're trying to. I don't know. Maybe not this year. This year's about savings. Like maybe kind of like segue into another topic, but I'm trying to save. I want to travel.
Yeah.
Like do a more safe plane flights. To other places. Yeah. What do you think about
the world?
Yeah. Well, not the world, but other places.
I never
out of here.
I've never
people get out of here.
I've never been on a plane.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know.
How do you feel?
I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think it feels like being on a plane?
I don't know. I thought I would like being on boats, and then my wife took me deep sea fishing, and I threw up the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I got hella sick. So I don't know if I like planes.
So planes. To me, it feels like a roller coaster. Like that's how, like mentally, that's how I went looking at it. So like I got in, seatbelt on, it's like, ping, like taking off and like whatever. So like, this is Captain. Yeah. So I'm, oh, it's a roller coaster. Don't worry, we're whatever. Just pretty much making myself feel comfortable and
Yeah, that's how you find your comfort.
Yeah, yeah. So roller coaster, that was my thing. So which it was because you feel it like speeding up, and then once it starts flying up, you feel gravity pull you down. So yeah. It's a crazy experience, a crazy feeling for sure though. But
no, I think it's good though. Like if you want to travel and such shit like that. Yeah. Like because my dad did long haul my whole life growing up. My whole life I thought I lived in a small city. I didn't really go outside of that city except for nearby towns or whatever. Yeah. And then my dad took me with them long haul, and he took me throughout from the whole west side all the way up to like Oregon and all that shit. Yeah. And then he took me all through the south, all the way to Florida, and then up to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas. Like, damn. Yes, everywhere. How old were you? A little bit in between. From the ages of like I think like 11 to 16. Damn. Around there. Like he would take me like every summer, every chance he would get, he would take me, and we'd be out there for days. And just seeing different parts of the world kind of lets your mind know like there's more out there than what you think. You know, for like sure. the world is a big place, but you forget that when you're stuck in your city. Especially like saying travel to farther places, like where it's plains and shit like that. That's definitely like I think a good thing. Like if that's something you want to do, fuck yeah, do it, because there's more to the world than we know. You know. Yeah, I have kind of like two questions, two topics, and I want to say like I want to ask you like, do you want to travel now? Ask away. Is it something that you want to do like in the near future, or what's your? I think it's funny that you asked me that because my wife today we were going to Sam's Club, and she literally asked me. She said, "Oh, your favorite place, Sam's Club? Yeah, what's fucking hot dogs." Sam's. No. Oh yeah. I always gotta get your hot dogs from Sam's Club. But anyways, besides the point, she said that we should go get our passports because she wants to travel, and she said if there was anywhere you could travel to, where would it be? And I said, that's a great question. I said Iceland. That's another. That's a great answer. And she was all like, "Why Iceland?" Like, and I was like, "I don't know. Just from the videos I've seen, like the mountains, the caves, the lakes, the place. It looks beautiful. You know, like it looks like an amazing place to go visit. I think I like more outdoors than anything. Yeah, than city. But I think I don't know, Iceland. Well, that's what this is all about. It's going out there and just experience new places. Which, because I'm social media, I'm following Zoe. Shout out to Zoe from the Go Farm, and he's in Greece, or he was in Greece, in Santorini. Yeah, my wife talked about Greece. But and then from what he posted, and I saw, I'm like, man, it's like people need to get out. Yeah, like, it's a fucking whole nother world out there, dude. Yeah, whole nother world. As much as people say, "Oh, it's a small world," this is a small world. It's you know what I'm saying? That saying, it's a small world because everybody knows each other somewhere somehow. But yeah, it's insane how this little planet called Earth, it's so big and so many different people, different cultures. Yeah, traditions, foods, beliefs. Yep. Yeah, dude. I don't know. There's a lot of places that I think I would like to go visit, but I just never been one to like really travel. Like, I think for me it was like where we live we're pretty much Fresno County. Yeah. Shout out Fresno. You drive an hour, 2 hours, and you're in Yosemite. Yeah. The beautiful mountains, big old trees. You drive 2 hours another way. You're in Los Angeles, you know what I mean? The beaches, big city. You know, for those of you that live right here by like Clovis and stuff, you drive like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. You're in Shaver Lake. You go to Bass Lake. You know, you drive the other way. You're in San Francisco. Yeah, north. Yeah. So like, I think a lot of people don't realize like what we have in our backyard. You know what I mean? Mountains, lakes, beaches. It's not that far away. So that's why I never really traveled outside of that. But my wife is the one that's pushing more towards
pushing you now. Yeah, like, that's great.
Going farther, going deeper than that, you know.
Yeah, because also I was not a person to go out and go places. Like shout out to my wife. She's the one's like, oh, let's go to Disneyland. Let's go to the beach. Let's go here. Let's go over here. Let's go over there. And then I was never that person. One, my parents. Let's just call it how it was. Like, they were poor, right? They were paycheck to paycheck, just barely making enough to pay the bills and pretty much slaving their life away.
Yeah.
And thankfully, like, we're not living like that. And then she grew up way different from what I did.
Yeah.
So she got to experience going out, going to places and stuff like that, in which now we try to do all that. Not so much for us, but for our kids.
Yeah.
You know, so they could also experience what's really out there.
Yeah.
Or more around wherever. But yeah, so shout out to my wife. She's the one that actually pushes.
Yeah, we do that. We do it a lot too for our kids, but you guys got to do things for yourself too, bro. That keeps a healthy relationship. You know what I mean? Going on trips, just you two, like, healthy relationship, bro. Like, from my experience, you know what I mean?
You know,
like, we do a lot of things with our kids, but a lot of times me and my wife do things just us. Because we need that time together. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that for you.
Yeah, so what do you want to do? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
close it out.
It's right here.
All right, let's do the outro.
We'll leave the people alone now. My name's Caesar.
And we're here with Jackjameson.
This is BetweenPodz, where you come to us when you're waiting on your favorite show to upload. Let's go. Shout out to everybody watching still. And subscribe. Go follow us on Instagram and on YouTube. Subscribe. And there's a TikTok somewhere. So if you want to go, if you got TikTok, like all these TikTokers people, go follow the page. And then
leave a comment.
Yes. Spotify. Comment.
That's something click you guys on the episode. Talk about. Just drop it in the comments. We'll talk about it. Yeah. Controversial or not, we'll talk about it.
Come on. Gotta get in the mix. Yeah, wait. That Jackjameson? That Jackjameson, my boy?
What was that?
I'm getting pumped, man.
Check.
Just coming in hard. Whoa, pause.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot, coming in hard, coming in all kinds of ways. You know what it is. You know what it is. The ways. Pour it up.